After the big mistake, radiation has infected much of the Earth's surface. Alien races have invaded, seeking to drain our planet of its energy and destroy all traces of life. Surviving humans have divided into warring factions. Allies are non-existent. Know your enemies. Gorkovs, a monolithic opposition force predating the Toxic Age. Their warcraft is similar to our own, but their weaponry, utilizing electromagnetic impulse, is far more advanced. Myconians, a merciless alien race bent on torture and termination of humanity. The shielding of their hyperspeed warcraft is weak, but their weaponry is the most powerful the world has seen. Virtual presence shift to scout in Myconian sector. Until now, for the Myconians have just unleashed their most deadly weapon yet, the Parasite. By leeching heat from our planet to fuel the Myconian invasion, the Parasite is causing the Earth's core to cool, thus weakening our magnetic field and giving rise to extremes of climate and radiation that have all but guaranteed the annihilation of earthly life. Without your sacrifice, our destruction is certain. All else before you have failed. You are the last and only hope of survival. The Parasite must be destroyed. Prepare for battle. All host station systems online.
Okay, that was interesting. As you can see, this is definitely not Minecraft. This is, as you see across the top here, Urban Assault. I'm not sure why these buttons are not working right, but, or why they're not displaying right, but it doesn't affect gameplay. This is just something for testing here. I'm not going to use this file here, because for some reason it uses old scripts for one of the vehicles, like just one of the vehicles, and it makes it a little too easy. Not that I'm really worried about that. This particular thing, yeah, I'm just gonna show through these training missions and such here real quick. I'm gonna skip the training videos. Yeah, I don't know why this is done, and I've played with the stuff. I could get it fixed, but what you saw there was the uploading surgery for the character into the host station here, which is a command center for my forces here. I'm gonna lock my map there. Up here, this right here is the map. This particular training mission is just for creating vehicles. And this down here in the bottom left is the creation thing. And as you see, that right there changed. It's for, that's my creation energy. This is my, basically my life energy here. So if my host station takes damage, this is what will go down. This over here on the right is beam energy, and this right here is irrelevant at the moment, but it's where it'll show how much energy energy recharge I'll have. Which for these first two training missions, it's not necessary. But yeah, all I'm gonna do is just instantly create stuff, and all of these things are
virtual presence shift into a vehicle.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Drive your vehicle towards the
Now,
enemy drone and destroy it.
the audio is actually louder in my headphones than it is in the recording. But I got A raises up my turret, drops it, Z drops it down, X is my machine gun when it's applicable, and spacebar is fire, and tab will do that missile camera. Now this S closes my squadron manager, but this electric looking thing here, that is plasma residue, and it restores shields in my vehicle, but excess will go to my host station. These are target drones for this. I can also reassign units in squads using my squadron manager with left clicking and right clicking and all that, like dragging and all that.
Training
Now,
one.
training 1 and 2 do not get completed, but this here is training 3, and it does. This one,
Your prime
we'll skip. We'll have a power. This right here, this area here. This is obviously a map. You got your beam gate. We'll unlock new levels. These little symbols here, and you always have one on your beam gate. That is, you conquer all of those, and it'll unlock your beam gate. So you can actually leave a level early. This here is an enemy host station. This here is a pre-deployed enemy units. These are my units. And this here is just briefing stuff that tells you stuff that's not really all that necessarily stuff. But basically the goal of this game, as you saw in the thing, is you're going to go through different missions, and you got to destroy this thing that's the Myconians are using to sap heat from the Earth's core, which is not good. And what it said was the big mistake in the intro video. It's the ozone layer was depleted, and it caused the plankton and the surfaces of the oceans to die off, and then it just, rapidly cascades from there. And all the cities are inside these energy domes, which you'll see the borders of those soon. But let's get started here.
Host station
Now I can
systems activated.
send all those over here,
Guns up, let's move.
and I can actually hear the hum of the enemy host station nearby.
Your primary mission objective is to send out drones to locate
Now,
and conquer
if I go
a
slowly
German-licensed power station in this region.
with creating
Order confirmed.
new units, the energy levels will balance out, and it'll actually let me create even more. But in a pinch, there is absolutely nothing wrong
Welcome back.
with...
Enemy tangos retreating.
oh yeah, by the way, these Fox anti-air tanks that I have, they make short work of helicopters. When I'm piloting a vehicle, that vehicle gets boosts to it, or it gets buffs to the weapons. Now, what you see in the bottom left here, hotkey, I can hit B and B my host station over. And as you see here, I get plus 40, which is 70% output.
Energy absorption now in progress.
I'm trying to use the Minecraft controls to move my vehicle, but they don't work like that.
Switch to secondary
And up there in the top
mission
left, you see how that percentage is going up.
locate and destroy invading enemy forces.
Enemy tangos retreating. Hostile.
Host station under attack.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Your host station gets destroyed. All of your units get destroyed. Whenever you destroy an enemy host station, if it's the last one from that faction,
Enemy sector.
because yeah, you'll get more than one of an enemy faction, of one faction at a time, and there's actually 6 of them in this game, counting mine. These guys I'm fighting here are called the Gorkovs. They're a neo-communist. They're like Russian, Chinese, well, Southeast Asian, really.
Enemy tango. Hostiles neutralized.
Oh, there we go. And I shouldn't really have to worry about my host station too much, because
Eliminate all enemy presence.
those gargoyle, there's the enemy station.
Sighted.
And I might lose this, yeah.
Enemy contact.
It's, but yeah, you jump from, yeah, each of these units is not piloted by a person. The only one that is piloted, that has an actual person in it, is my host station.
Station destroyed.
Zoom that out a little bit.
Host station destroyed. Good work.
And then over
Region
here,
destabilized. Now, open
probably-
region beam gates by conquering beam gate key sectors that appear as
Yeah, I can make that
symbols on
larger.
your map.
now, if you notice on my map, the little icon that shows where the squad is going to go, it'll change depending on if I shoot a location with my vehicle, if I'm in the squadron leader, or the squad leader, I should say.
Key sector
There we go.
captured.
And if you noticed,
Beam
the
gate open.
the key sector symbols disappeared.
to beam gate platform.
And
Inside beam gate.
yeah, and every time,
transport pillar.
okay, take one out of there. And as you reassign these, that vehicle that I just reassigned, it'll leave and go over to these other ones. But every time I kill an enemy host station, the beam capacity will increase by 100 units. And that is to say, like, see how it says 190 there? That's how much it costs to make those. And that's how much it takes up from this thing here. And
Teleport your host station over to the power station.
yeah, that's a bug. I don't know why it's telling me about the power station. And as you see, this is here. It shows the stuff here now. Changing the things. That didn't take too long. And you got your score, which score doesn't do anything. This here has playing time. This campaign it would take a total of less than 7 hours for me because I do things really quickly. But it doesn't. You don't have to play it the same way I do. I'm just showing how I play it. Now, let's see, Skull Alley, Persian Steel. I'll go to
Enemy
this one.
Alert.
Ah, here we
A
go.
powerful threat approaches our borders. Gorkovs, a monolithic opposition force, predating the Toxic Age. The unrelenting Gorkovs continue to advance their eastern empire deeper into Central and Western Europe. Battle zones, high-density urban areas. Deployment of ground tanks essential. Beware of aerial attack by slow but deadly Gargoyle 2 anti-tank copters. Intelligence reports warn of highly classified, saucer-shaped warcraft armed with deadly electromagnetic impulse weaponry. Codename Gigant. Activate all battle systems. Prepare for mission briefing.
And there you go. I decided to keep quiet for the little introduction for the enemies. Whenever you first start a level that has a faction you haven't encountered before, you'll see that. I'm going to be doing a few Gorkov missions, like they're just Gorkovs, and I might do a Myconian mission or two, but they're not the only ones. Oh, by the way, this game came out in like 98. Yeah, it's an old game.
Host station systems
So-
activated.
Order
Now,
confirmed.
up in the, okay, I guess it resizes my squadron manager, that's fine. But, when I was talking about the Gargoyle 2, it looks a lot like a Gargoyle, but it's slightly different. It's got heavier armor, it's a little slower, and it shoots two rockets at a time.
Target acquired.
Yeah, you can have your units attack this right here is a technology upgrade,
New vehicle technology
and there we go.
upgrade captured.
You have control.
But now that Weasel that it's saying right there, it's a light tank, cheaper than this, moves faster, less armor, and energy reserves.
Enemy tango.
That's fine.
Enemy tango retreat. Enemy destroyed.
But the Weasel's got the missiles on. Okay, that's a Gargoyle 2 right there. You can identify it from the shape of the cockpit there, how it comes to a point,
Enemy destroyed.
and it also has a tail rotor.
We have range on
Hold
enemy
it.
tango.
Actually,
Enemy tangos retreating.
the not the tail rotor. It has oh, if I can find another one. There should be more right over here. Nope, those are regular gargoyles. You'll see a tail rotor on them. Oh, actually, no, you don't see it. But this here's a Gorkov power station. There's 4 different kinds of power stations. One of the enemy factions can't create them at all, but that's okay. They're still dangerous. They got really powerful
Welcome
weapons
back.
and such. Actually, we'll just create a few weasels just in case for defense.
Guns
They're
up,
great
let's
for.
go.
Oh, that's right. I hit. Okay, so if you hit A and use that to when you have a squadron selected, it'll add instead of
You have control.
yeah, it'll add to that squad instead of creating a new squad altogether.
Enemy sector entered.
But yeah, this is a game I've come to love. Like, the first time I beat the campaign, it took me 24 hours. Remember how I said earlier I do it in less than 7? I used to be able to do it in less than 6. Come on. Oh.
Enemy destroyed.
Now, some vehicles do not have homing on their weapons don't have homing. That's okay. I don't mind that at all. I should be able to take 6 in here. Can I take 6 in here?
Input required.
But yeah, there's those Myconians. They are they actually do have one tank that only appears in one mission, and they can't create them, I think. And that tank is pretty dang dangerous. It's called a ground cube. Yeah, their stuff is all weird looking. We're gonna beam out here. Cat, quit trying to chew my headphone cord. Actually, chewing stuff you know you're not supposed to do. Boom. Alright, there we go. Now this mission here would get me a new enemy type, but I'm going to go this way because this, and the reason I'm going to do that, I got to get a medium tank here, I get a helicopter, and I'm going to try and get to my heavy tank real quickly before I even go in this direction, because I can totally wreck the difficulty curve on some of these early missions. And in fact, you can get all the way to the last mission in as few as 7 missions. But there's like a total of like 43, 44, something like that. But, yeah. And as you can see right there, that one's shaped like a square instead of a circle like these other ones. Circles are helicopters, squares are tanks. There's also planes and bombers. Ooh, wrong button. Still trying to do the Minecraft controls. And this thing here is super dangerous. It does more damage than my, it gets a damage boost to, against host stations, apparently. Yeah, certain vehicles will get a damage modifier against other types. So these tanks that I'm driving now, they get a modifier against, helicopters and, planes. And I think, well, bombers are counted as planes. They're a special type of plane that, well, it drops bombs instead of, like, firing anything forward. And then we'll just, boom, beam right there.
Enemy sector entered.
Host station under attack.
Oh. See, there we go. And
New vehicle technology
there we go,
upgrade.
Jaguar. Now, the thing with this is, when they were making this game, folks were having it, like, they had to nerf the enemy units real bad because it was pretty dang difficult. And what's crazy is,
We have enemy contact.
with the faction that you use, they have pretty much, their units
Vector achieved.
work,
Request new order.
like, they'll specialize for just about anything.
Enemy hostiles neutralized.
Now these they're medium tanks. They have volley fire. See that?
Vector
It's 2 quick shots and then it goes real slow. Now the reason I, when I said I was going to not use the default file, if you look down there in the this area right over here, the damage says 120. The old scripts for it have it doing 200. And it also has was about like that, but it's a much higher DPS, damage per second, than it normally has. So like I could fire like, right? That's how slow the volleys were. Let's see, yeah, there we go. Yeah, you hit F6 and you can cycle through your units. You can cycle through units, you can cycle through squad leaders. You can also jump back to your host station depending on which function key you hit. And that's what these buttons down here are. See?
Welcome back.
And... oh! Look at that. No, I'm not going to try to get the fastest possible time because there's no need to do that. And I found out a couple of years ago when I found out that someone had redone the engine for this game, so it's actually playable on modern hardware. One of the missions that's midway through the campaign used to take me, like if I was doing it in like 45 minutes or so, I was doing okay. Well, I found out I could actually do that mission in like under 5. But it does take some prep work. Now, when you... oh, yeah, I don't think I mentioned this, but when you put vehicles in the beam gate, they, you'll have them available at the start of the next mission you play. And that actually comes in handy very well. It allows you to have certain expensive units. Like, the more a unit costs, the longer it takes to build it. And what is it? No. Yeah, you got turrets. That's one of the turrets on my host station right there. Yes. You also do have the capacity later on to build stuff. All right. 13.5 minutes. This is where I'm going to get my helicopters, but I won't really need to get them just yet. And if you look at the map, you can actually see some stuff like that. Right there is the beam gate. Those are the little arches for it, or the pylons. This here is the enemy host station. And jump into that. Now, some of these flak stations do get destroyed, but that's okay, because they're not vital, 100% vital to you. Oh, they destroyed one of mine.
Light tank ready. Order confirmed. You have control.
Don't worry about the pathfinding.
We have enemy contact.
I'll just make it go wherever.
We have enemy contact. We have enemy contact. We have enemy contact.
Oh yeah, if you beam onto a power station owned by a different faction,
Power station down.
your host station will start draining. They'll start draining energy from your host station. Dang it! And yes, they can be destroyed.
Station down.
Host station under attack.
I shouldn't really be too worried about that helicopter there.
Enemy signature confirmed.
Oh, let's go.
Enemy tank retreat.
Cat, no. You keep chewing on cords, that's not good. That's bad. I gotta break through the enemy flak line here.
Under attack.
Oh dear. Come on. I'm not hitting that.
Key sector captured.
Yeah, this is a rather uncommon style of game. First-person RTS hybrid. RTS is real-time strategy.
Captured.
I ain't worried too much about the squad retreating.
Medium tank standing by. Guns up, let's move. Input required. Acknowledged.
New vehicle
Stop it, cat.
technology upgrade captured.
You're not allowed in my lap right now because you're going to chew on stuff. But as you see, I got a Wasp. It's a helicopter. It's not that great, but it...
Enemy signature confirmed. Vector achieved. Enemy destroyed.
There we go.
Destroyed.
Alright.
Welcome back.
And I think the next mission is called Labyrinth. It's... at least on this path.
Input required. Heli squad standing by.
Yeah, I could get a 7th one in there. And these helicopters are great for getting through, No, cat! I said no. Alright. Alrighty. And by the way, these missions, some of them get really big. I think the largest mission in the original campaign is one that's... I think it's right about here. Alright. And all this is talking about... oh yeah, it'll say here like SDU, like in this one, SDU2. That means Synaptic Donor Unit, which is like your character in this game is called, is referred to as SDU7. He's the 7th. Stop it, cat. What is it? But as you see, there's new enemy units. This here is a heavy tank, but it's fat. It's pretty dang quick, and it's also really, really dangerous. And this right here is an enemy scout. It's a spy satellite. Which this mission isn't going to be as easy as it could be because I'm not coming here with another type of helicopter that I would normally come after this mission with. It will do twice as much damage as this one does, and the rockets have tracking on them, unlike this one. And they, yeah, see that? Alright, we'll do some air-to-air combat here. But yeah, helicopters get a damage buff against tanks. Planes, yeah, it's kind of like rock, paper, scissors. Planes, like regular planes, will have a damage multiplier against helicopters. And, what is it? Yeah, you can hear the enemy host station nearby. Yeah, some of the tech upgrades you get will be for, they'll do stuff for your weapons. They'll do armor upgrades. Obviously, you see new vehicles. There's some that are new buildings. Alrighty, here we go.
Welcome back.
Ooh, here we go.
Moving to intercept.
Now these things here are your squad's aggression levels. Oh, and the controls are also a little different. Like I had like A and Z was for tilting up the turret on tanks, but in helicopters it is for it'll increase your lift or you can lower your vehicle.
Armor technology upgrade.
Yeah. Now you'll see armor as a percentage. That's what percentage of the enemy attack that it negates. Oh no! Gargoyle 2s, I think. Yeah, because see there's tail stabilizers in addition to a whatever that is. I should have made some weasels. I'm probably gonna get killed. Well.
Stay frosty.
Let's see.
All systems are go.
Post station under attack.
No! There goes the microphone.
Power station under power station.
Oh no, that's not good. Don't shoot the host station, that would be bad. Alright. That should. Now this game does have a pretty sharp learning curve. Alright, gotta capture that, and it'll stop that thing from restoring its energy. There we go. Ooh, yeah, there we go. Alright.
Destroyed.
Now I should be able to take these here. Yeah, this mission only has the one tech upgrade as far as I know.
Welcome aboard.
Yeah, you'll notice that there's only like certain sectors are invisible. That's because your vehicles have a radar range. Most of them have a radar range that's only to the sector they're in and the ones surrounding it. However, scouts have an extended range. Host section has a little bit more range than the standard unit does. Yeah.
Beam gate open.
Alright. Alright, there we go. And it doesn't matter that they haven't landed, it'll still beam them out. There we go. Alright, this here is where I get my heavy tank, which will make this one a cakewalk, even though it's super easy anyway.
Biosphere status.
Oh, I didn't even need
All
the
energy level
helicopters
and
I took with me.
life support functions extremely critical. Planetary destruction imminent. The parasite must be destroyed. Enemy alert. An advancing force stands in our way. Myconians, a merciless alien race bent on torture and termination of humanity. They have enslaved much of Northern Europe and Scandinavia, where their machines of destruction operate at optimal cooling temperatures. Battle zones, infested Arctic landscapes of alien cables and bioveins. Warning, enemy flak stations and technology upgrade sectors may be camouflaged. Myconian weaponry is the most powerful the world has seen. But the shielding of their hyperspeed warcraft is weak. Activate all battle systems. Prepare for mission briefing.
Stop, cat. Alright. So, yeah. These guys, they do pack a punch. But I'm going to show you my techniques. Each look like I've got a strong enough knowledge for some of these kind of rendering issues with the building. Stop, cat. He keeps wanting to get in my lap, and I'm not letting him. Yeah. This right here is key to this level. Because there's a... that's a power station, by the way. Alright. Here we go. Yeah, you can see the enemy station right there. Stop it, cat.
Traversing hostile sector. Engaging. Power station captured. Visual on enemy station. Enemy signal.
Post station under attack.
Welcome aboard.
Yeah, let's go after that enemy station straight away.
Enemy sector.
Power station under attack.
I might be able to hit it.
Enemy signature confirmed. Enemy sector entered. We have enemy contact.
There we go.
Destroyed.
That's a Wilk. Engaging enemy bandits. Input required. Light tank acknowledged. Walking aboard. Situation no joy. We have rain on enemy Tango. Heli squad standing by.
Now, hopefully I can do this quick enough. Yeah, you can, no matter how far you are. Okay, that's an enemy bomber.
Engaging enemy bandits.
And it will make mincemeat of... Yeah, there we go. Alright.
Standing by.
Hopefully I can get to the enemy power station quickly enough. Because it will quickly move over here. Enemy stations don't beam. Oh, not good, not good, not good.
Traversing hostile sector.
Let's see if I can get this.
We have enemy contact. Power station captured. Units engaged. Stay frosty.
Welcome back. Post station under attack.
Bullseye! Kill confirmed. We have enemy contact. Bullseye! Kill confirmed.
And hopefully...
You have control.
Yeah, there we go. There it is.
Post station under attack. Weapon technology upgrade captured.
Alright, so, yeah, whenever you get a tech upgrade for a... Ooh, I better destroy that. Whenever you get a tech upgrade for vehicles you already have present, any future vehicles will get the upgrade.
Post station under attack.
Stay frosty. Enemy sector entered.
Oh know why it's not going straight to the host station, but that would have been a smart move for it to do. Okay, now I see incoming helicopters.
We have rain on enemy Tango.
Now there is a power station further over that way. Okay.
Enemy signature confirmed.
Am I even hitting that? Oh yeah, I'm hitting it. Yeah, you kind of have to take out the enemy units in a sector before you can capture it. And some of them take, even when you don't have the enemies in there, still in there. I could have done this so much faster if I had just gone right after the, if I had gone after that Myconian station with the, wasps, but that's okay. There we go, now I have tigers. Now the tiger is slow. Hold on, we're gonna beam, just adjust my position a little bit. Yeah, as I said, you can, like, beaming to a conquered power station, no matter how far, is free. Yeah, this is it's plasma formation. That's what this technology is called. And yeah, I can only fit 3 in there because the math is 440 per tiger, and 4 of them would be 1760.
Tank squad requesting orders.
I'm gonna get a little bit further in there.
Tank squad proceeding. Heavy tank
There we
ready
go.
for Alpha check.
Beam in. And now we're going to face another new enemy for the first time, and that make like the Gorkhas, Myconians, and this next enemy I'm going to fight, you fight them the most in this campaign. Yeah, I'm going to do one more mission just to show them off, and then I will call that quits for this video, because it is getting late and all that. Alright, yeah. And we'll go with, this one is called Surprise.
Magnetosphere status. Myconian parasite.
No, this ain't a
Harvesting
surprise.
heat from the Earth's core at an alarming rate. Magnetic field damage critical. Enemy alert. An advancing force stands in our way. Tyrecast, a fanatical human brotherhood. Technology has passed them by in their monastic isolation, but do not underestimate them. Battle zones. Outlying villages. Though their antiquated warcraft is slow and their weaponry primitive, Tyrecasts are unyielding attackers with extremely heavy armor. Eliminating biplanes, air zeppelins, and Leonid tanks may require multiple shell punctures. Exercise your air superiority against tanks with copter strikes. Activate all battle systems.
Yeah, this particular new faction says SD5 posted to brief. Yeah, notice that it says 2016. See, I frickin' told them, but they didn't listen. Never enter battle at Twin Rocks. The Covs, that's the Gorkhas, have a special thing for that place. Sorry, but our entry coordinates are set for Twin Rocks. You will see action immediately. Yeah, that's the surprise. Another problem, multiple Gorkhavian host stations, because one's right in front of me. There's also one right over here. Yeah, there's a mistake here. It says including the more powerful Tarantula 2. You do not see that. The one that you see from the the intro and the Gorkov enemy alert, that's what the Tarantula 2 is. It looks like a scorpion. It's the most powerful. Like, in a straight-up fight, almost any host station will lose. Like, you beam right next to it. Yeah, there's multiplayer and all that, but I haven't figured that out. Well, I haven't been doing that because I don't have connection for it. But let's get this show on the road.
Host station system active.
Look at that.
Squad requesting orders. Vector achieved. Request new orders.
Now we're going to go this way with these. And then these things I'm going to add some tigers.
Target acquired. Tank squad rolling out.
Come on, Jax. I think that one right there is the ones I need.
You, enemy tangos engaged. You have control.
Actually, back. Hitting L will make you the leader of the current squadron, if you're not in the squadron leader. Oh, the cool thing about this is, if an enemy unit is rendered, you can definitely hit it with a Tiger. You can also, and these gravity also affects the trajectory of the round. There was a demo for this, and one of the missions, if you notice, this particular mission I'm on is a very heavily modified version of that mission's map. I might be able to.
Enemy destroyed.
Okay. And in this mission, the new vehicle is not. It's not for combat directly. It's the Scout.
Enemy station confirmed.
It's a spot. It lets you see more of the map, and enemy units cannot be like. Enemy host stations cannot deploy. There we go.
Destroyed. Welcome back.
Alright, these Jaguars, I'll put them over here.
So will comply.
And as you can see, there are some. Got a Scout. There we go, see that? Should put it right there. Ooh, didn't mean to lock that. Yeah, you can lock your energy reserves. We need a quick boost of. Alright. These enemy medium tanks. Yeah, this particular enemy faction, they love to use tanks. And they're slow and stuff, but do not underestimate that. There we go. So for this helicopter. Because they can certainly out. Yeah, see, they're. Yeah. If I'd been in one of those tanks, that fight would have turned out differently. Let's add.
Roger, we have commit on target. Welcome aboard. Hostile sector.
Yeah, the mission right after this one,
Ready for Alpha ship.
Technology.
I get another vehicle,
Traversing. Engaging.
enemy scouts.
Bullseye. Kill confirmed. Adversaries eliminated.
Alright, there we go. Tarkastan Flying Fortress. Yeah, something that is not directly explained in the lore for these. The pilots of the enemy host stations are not wired into them. They can actually leave the things, which is kind of peculiar. Alright, here we go, come on. There we go. Alright, let's...
Switching to attack vector.
Welcome back.
And yeah, the scout has no weapons, of course. There is a mission where I think you get a radar upgrade for the scout. But the way I play that mission, you normally don't hear the actual the voiceover saying that it's a radar upgrade. Okay, this should be good enough. But yeah, the other two enemy factions you don't see. One can't create power stations at all, but they're also exclusively air. They don't have a huge variety of units, but they're still pretty dang dangerous just because the power from their weapons. Boom. And the other one, oh man, they have access to vehicles from every faction that is present in a map, and they do not show up on radar. They don't have access to every vehicle I would have, but they would have access to like any armor, weapon upgrades that I have for those units. But there we go. That's about 40 minutes of play time, and that's Urban Assault. By the way, this there are 2 additional campaigns that were from a canceled what was it? Expansion. They each take about as long as this one does, even though they have fewer missions. One has 15 missions, the other has 16. You'll play as the Tarkastans in one, and as the Gorkovs in the other. There were plans for a third one, but that campaign did not get was not ready by the time the thing got canceled, and one of the developers just randomly gave a fan the files for free. So once I finish this, I'll go through those as well. Next video, I'll be doing this one because it gets me a stronger helicopter, and then I'll be going through this one because this mission here gets me power station technology. I might go to this one right after that because it gets me flak stations. I'll be doing this one. It'll open these 2 here. This one gets me the strongest helicopter in the game. But yeah, let's just call that quits for now. But I'll be seeing you in the next video. Catch you later.